The airport doors open, your driver is somewhere outside, your phone is losing power, and the hotel looks close enough on the map, so you step out and only then discover that the pickup zone is in another building, the shuttle has stopped running, or the hotel entrance locks after midnight. Late-night transfer problems often begin with one decision made too late. Before leaving the terminal, lock in 5 things: your transport, your route, your phone power, your hotel entry, and your fallback. The 5th decision is the one many travelers skip, even though it can prevent an uncertain wait outside from turning into a much larger problem. This is not a general late arrival checklist. It is a departure test. 5 answers you should have before you cross the airport exit. Subscribe to Safe Miles for calm, practical travel safety guidance. And a quick disclosure, some resources linked below may be affiliate links, which can support the channel at no additional cost to you. Do not walk outside merely to investigate your options. Decide which form of transport you intend to use while you are still inside, where you have lighting, seating, airport staff, charging access, and a reliable internet connection. Your choice may be a hotel shuttle, licensed airport taxi, pre-arranged car service, rideshare, public transit, or rental car. The best option is not automatically the cheapest or fastest. Late at night, it is the option you can locate, verify, and use without making uncertain decisions in an exposed pickup area. First, confirm that your chosen service is still operating. A train that normally runs every 15 minutes may switch to reduced overnight service. A hotel shuttle may stop before your delayed flight arrives. A rideshare pickup zone may move to another terminal or a parking structure after certain hours. Do not rely on what was true during your previous visit or what a months-old travel post says. Check the airport's official transportation page, the operator's current information, or ask an airport employee at an information desk. If you are taking a hotel shuttle, call the hotel and ask whether it is actually available now, where it stops, what markings identify it, and whether you must request pickup. Complimentary airport shuttle does not necessarily mean continuous on-demand service throughout the night. For a taxi, locate the airport's official rank before going outside. Avoid anyone approaching inside the terminal or near the exit offering an unofficial ride. For rideshare, request the car only after identifying the correct pickup zone and estimating how long it will take you to reach it. Otherwise, you may rush through unfamiliar corridors while the driver waits in another area. Make one transport decision and commit to its official process. The curb is not the place to compare 5 apps, negotiate with strangers, or discover that the last train departed 10 minutes ago. Before leaving the terminal, open the route to your hotel and study its basic shape. You do not need to memorize every street. You need enough awareness to recognize whether the trip is broadly proceeding toward the correct destination. Confirm the hotel's complete address, including the city, district, and postal code when available. Chains may have several similarly named properties near the same airport. Independent hotels can also share names with properties in neighboring municipalities. Selecting the wrong listing can send you a considerable distance away before anyone notices. Take a screenshot of the hotel name, address, phone number, reservation details, and route. Save the information locally so it remains available if your data connection drops. If the local writing system differs from yours, save the address in both English and the local language. That can help a licensed taxi driver, airport employee, or dispatcher identify the correct destination. Look at the expected travel time and 1 or 2 major route features. Does the journey begin on an airport expressway? Does it cross a bridge, travel north, or pass a recognizable district? An app may legitimately reroute around construction, closures, tolls, or traffic, so a different road is not automatically suspicious.
The goal is awareness, not confrontation. Is there a closure on the usual route?
If you are using a rideshare service, keep the trip active in the official app and use its safety or support features when necessary. Decide now whether toll roads are acceptable and whether the hotel has more than one entrance. A map may direct the driver to a service lane, locked side door, or street behind the building. Set the destination pin at the staffed entrance whenever possible, especially if you will arrive after reception hours. Your phone is not merely entertainment during this transfer. It may hold your reservation, payment method, navigation, ride details, hotel contact information, translation tools, and the ability to call for assistance. Treat its remaining battery as travel equipment. Before exiting, check the battery percentage. If it is low, charge inside the terminal or use the power bank in your carry-on. Do not spend your remaining charge watching videos while waiting for a delayed bag or car. Reduce screen brightness, close unnecessary apps, and activate a battery-saving mode. Download or screenshot essential information because weak cellular service can make repeated searches consume more power. Connectivity also deserves a decision. Confirm that roaming, your travel eSIM, or a local SIM is working before you leave airport Wi-Fi. Walk away from the terminal network briefly and test mobile data. Open the rideshare app, refresh the route, and send a short message. Seeing signal bars does not guarantee that usable data is active. If you regularly use an eSIM when traveling, options such as Airalo or YesSIM may let you arrange mobile data before arrival. Links may be available in the description. Whichever provider you use, install and test the service before you depend on it at a dark pickup area. Set a battery threshold that changes your plan. For example, if the phone is below 15% and you have no power bank, you might charge before exiting or choose an official taxi rank instead of a rideshare process that requires several messages, location updates, and vehicle verification. The exact percentage is less important than making the decision deliberately. A confirmed reservation does not guarantee that the main door will be open when you arrive. Before leaving the terminal, determine exactly how you will enter the property. Call the hotel using the number on its official website or your verified reservation, not a number sent in an unexpected message. Tell the staff your estimated arrival time and ask whether reception will be staffed. Confirm which entrance remains open, whether the door is locked after a certain hour, and whether you need a code, intercom, key box, or identification check. If the property uses self-check-in, complete as much of the process as possible inside the terminal. Save the instructions and access code offline, but protect them as you would a room key. Do not display the code openly at the pickup curb, or read it aloud where strangers can hear it. Ask where the driver should stop. At the hotel may not be precise enough if the lobby is inside a courtyard, above a commercial building, or accessible only from another street. A late-night arrival is easier when the driver can take you to the staffed entrance, rather than ending the trip at a map pin beside a locked gate. Keep the hotel phone number accessible during the ride. If the entrance is dark, closed, or different from what the hotel described, remain in the verified vehicle if it is safe and practical while you call the property. Do not unload all your luggage and dismiss your transport before confirming that you can enter. If reception says no one will be present and the instructions remain vague, resolve that uncertainty now. Request clearer directions, ask for written instructions through the official booking platform, or consider a different property. Fatigue can make an unclear doorway feel like a minor inconvenience, but at 1 in the morning it can leave you stranded on an unfamiliar street with your luggage. A fallback is not, "I'll figure something out." It is a specific alternative you can activate if the original plan fails. Choose one realistic failure point. The rideshare may cancel repeatedly, the shuttle may not appear, the final train may be missed, your phone may lose service, the hotel may not answer. Then decide what you will do in that situation while you still have the terminal's resources around you. Your fallback might be the official taxi rank, an authorized airport car desk, a nearby airport hotel with staffed reception, or returning to a clearly identified landside waiting area. Record where that fallback is located and how you will reach it. If it requires payment, confirm that your card will work and retain access to a second payment method. Set a cutoff, not an endless wait. For example, if the shuttle has not arrived within the time confirmed by the hotel, call once and then move to the official taxi rank. If 2 rideshare drivers cancel or the app repeatedly sends you to an unclear pickup location, stop requesting cars and use the airport's authorized alternative. A predetermined cutoff prevents sunk cost thinking from keeping you outside while conditions deteriorate. Also decide whom you will contact. Send a trusted person your hotel and transport details. With a rideshare, use the app's trip sharing feature when available. Your fallback should not depend on accepting help from the first person who approaches. Someone who says the shuttle stopped running, the taxi line is closed, or the rideshare zone has moved may be correct. But verify that information with airport staff, official signs, or the transport provider. Before crossing the terminal exit, stop for one final check. You should be able to answer 5 questions without searching for more information. What exact transport am I using, and where is its official pickup point? What route and hotel address should I expect? Do I have enough battery and working mobile data? How will I enter the hotel when I arrive? What specific fallback will I use if the first plan fails? Then, secure your passport and wallet, organize your luggage so you are not repacking at the curb, and keep only the phone and information you need immediately accessible. If you are using rideshare, wait inside as long as the pickup arrangement allows. At the vehicle, match the license plate, make and model, and driver photograph with the app. Traveler: who are you picking up, driver? I'm picking up the passenger shown on my app. Once inside, buckle your seatbelt, keep your bags controlled, confirm that the trip has started in the app, and share the journey when appropriate. At the hotel, verify that you can enter before the vehicle departs and before placing all your belongings on the sidewalk. The safest late-night transfer is usually decided before the airport doors open. Lock in the transport, understand the route, protect your phone power, confirm the hotel entrance, and define a fallback with a clear cutoff. That short pause inside the terminal can prevent a string of tired decisions outside it. You are not trying to predict every problem. You are deciding in advance what you will do if the most likely one occurs. For more practical travel safety routines, subscribe to SafeMiles and check the description for resources that can help you prepare your phone and connectivity before your next arrival.